Hello P4-7, we're still on chapter 9, Frey, the god of kings. This is part 2. I am Frey, son of Njord, god of the seafarers. I have come to talk to the shining lady, the swan woman who lives here. Are you stupid or just mad? She's the wife of Gymir, the king of these lands, said the watchman. You better just run off before he finds out what you're here for. He doesn't take kindly to folks like you. Knowing that he could not speak to the swan woman just then, Frey went away to from the castle and walked into town. He told people there that his name was Rig and was given lodging with many kind folks. Frey knew that a guest should not stay too long, so he only lived with the townspeople who welcomed him into their homes for a few days at a time. During his stay with the 3 different couples, Frey taught them many skills and, in turn, he learned about Gymir's kingdom. The townspeople were poor and sad because Gymir was a greedy king. He demanded high taxes and overworked them. Frey learned that many years ago, Gymir had gone to battle with a king named Volund and conquered his realm. After his victory, Gymir took King Volund and his daughters as slaves. He enslaved Volund by cutting Volund's tendons in his heels so he couldn't walk. Volund was made to work gold every day, creating the great grotti, a stone mill that made gold when someone churned it and spoke of this. Gymir chained Volund's daughters, Fenja and Menja, to the grotti and made them churn the mill day and night to make him rich. Gymir had also taken Gerd, Volund's 3rd and most beautiful daughter, to be his wife. Gerd was not happy with Gymir, and it was said that her only joy was when she could sneak out of the castle's hall and use her elf powers to fly like a swan with the other elves. Once a year, King Gymir held a great feast, and it was his custom to invite the people into his courtyard so they could gawk at all his riches. On the day of the great feast, all the townspeople, Frey included, came to the courtyard to look at all the splendour in the castle. Soon Gymir and his queen Gerd came out onto the balcony. The townspeople were cheering for them, but in the middle of the crowd, Gerd spotted the same eyes she had seen that day at the lake, and she understood who it was. She gave Frey a smile. He had found her. When Gymir noticed Gerd looking at Frey, he raised his hand to stop the cheering. Then he pointed at Frey and shouted, "Take that man! Put him in shackles!" Gymir's biggest warrior, Bele, rushed toward Frey to grab him, but Frey ducked and escaped the giant's claws. He ran over to a wall where the antlers of the deer Ichthynir were hanging. Ichthynir had been the largest deer in the world, and Gymir was very proud that he had killed it on a hunting trip. A fierce fight broke out between Frey and Bele. Frey used the dead deer's antlers to defend himself, and in the end, he won. As the giant's body lay in the middle of the courtyard, Gymir asked, "Who is this man that beat my best warrior?" Frey replied, "It is me, Frey, son of the Njord and the god of the seafarers, lord of Alfheim." He threw off his cloak and a bright light shone all around him. When Gymir saw the light, it was as if he'd melted like snow on a summer's day. Gymir was defeated. After that, all the people were freed from Gymir's greedy reign. Frey cut the shackles off Fenja and Menja, and they pushed the grotti into the sea, where it now lies at the bottom of the ocean. The mill continues to grind, but instead of creating gold, it creates salt, which is why seawater tastes salty. Frey then freed Volund and gave him eagle wings to compensate for his poor feet. Volund took over Gymir's kingdom, and there was peace and happiness during his reign. Frey and Gerd reunited, went home to Alfheim, and lived happily ever after. That was the story of Frey. Hope you enjoyed it.